Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another YouTube video. Today, we're going to be talking about the possible deaths for Cobra Kai Season 5. If you guys haven't seen Cobra Kai, I highly suggest it. It's about the Karate Kid movies from the 80s, and basically now there's a TV show about it 4 seasons in. This one is Season 5. It's not the finale. There's going to be another season, but things just got intense at the end of Season 4, and yeah, we're going to be discussing what possible deaths there are going to be in Season 5 because of what the creator of Cobra Kai tweeted out on Twitter. He said, if there were to be a major death in Season 5, who do you think it would be? I think personally, as a theorist, that's foreshadowing that someone is going to die. And it's going to be a main character, meaning probably one person on this screen, or, you know, possibly one other person that I might mention. But before we get into it, guys, make sure to drop a like on the video, subscribe, turn on notifications. Over 80% of you guys who watch my videos are not subscribed, so I'd really appreciate it if you hit that sub button. It means the world to me, and it helps me out. But yeah, guys, without further ado, let's get right into it. So, he said, the creator of Cobra Kai said, who do you think would die if you had to choose a character? In my opinion, there are 3 characters that make sense, or that should be possibilities of dying in Season 5. Number 1, we're going to go from least significant to most significant, I say. Number 1 is Amanda. I think Amanda is a character who is loved by some people and hated by others. And right now, her and Daniel's relationship is falling into pieces. They did not have good chemistry at the end of Season 4. Daniel's, focusing way too much on karate, and she's been like trying to, I don't know, fix a relationship with Daniel for the past season. But before that, she was trying to get Daniel to get out of karate. Now she wants in karate, but now she's trying to take like a bigger role, and it's awkward. And Daniel just doesn't. They just don't coexist right now as a couple. And I feel like if they really wanted to make Daniel's story a lot more interesting and make him not be, the guy who is won the rivalry, is a champion, rich, successful, has the best dojo, all this stuff. If they really want to spice up the storyline, it'd be a very unique thing to do by killing off his wife. To be honest with you, I'm not even trolling. I think that would be like a wow. Now Daniel is not the the bright side of the spectrum, as in Johnny's over here, Daniel's over here. Now they're both over here. You know what I'm saying? If his wife does die, and he'll get depressed. Redemption arc, all that stuff. I feel like that could be a very interesting storyline if they did kill off Amanda, and that would really like make Daniel's character a little bit more interesting than it already is. But yeah, I feel like that death right there could add some spice to the storyline that I would personally love to see. But yeah, she's just one character who I think is a possibility. And by the way, guys, before I mention my next 2 characters, I know there's leaks out there. Please do not look them up. Please do not talk about it in the comments. I know there's leaks out there of people potentially dying in Season 5. I know some episodes have gotten leaked. I haven't looked at any of it before I mention these 2 characters. I haven't looked at any of it. I haven't looked at any leaks, any theories, nothing. I'm a new viewer to Cobra Kai. I haven't been in the community for a while, only for about a week or 2. So I haven't looked at anything. This is my personal opinion, just looking at the show, who I think has a possibility of dying. Number 2 though is Terry Silver. If you guys don't know who Terry Silver is, he's the guy right here on the left from John Kreese. He was the guy who bullied Daniel back in the 80s in the karate movies, and now he's back, and he put his friend John Kreese into jail to take over Cobra Kai, expand it, make franchises, do all this stuff with his money and glamorous and all this stuff, and he paid the refs for Tori to win. The attorney and Tori's seen that. And the reason I think he could die is, number 1, he deserves to die. He's a bully. He's just a horrible human. And literally, I mean, I don't like John Kreese that much, but he put John Kreese into jail for something John Kreese didn't do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying John Kreese didn't deserve it, but it still wasn't right. I think the reason it would make sense for Terry Silver to die is because he deserves to die, and it would give an opportunity for John Kreese to sort of come back and apologize to Johnny and go on another redemption arc, sort of. But I don't know. Maybe he needs to stay in as another villain. Maybe there's going to be 4 dojos when John Kreese gets out of jail. Who knows? But I think if John Kreese came back and killed Terry Silver, dude, we want to talk about an insane story, like spice to the storyline. Like I talk about Daniels, this would be even crazier. John Kreese coming back on his villain arc and just killing Terry Silver. I mean, he already killed somebody before in the flashbacks back in when he was in Vietnam. So I mean, I don't know. I could see that happen. I think that'd be pretty interesting, seeing him kill his old friend who betrayed him, and Terry Silver just not knowing that John Kreese got out of jail, getting caught off guard, boom, dead. That would be awesome. He's my number 2, and right there that I just mentioned, Amanda and Terry are pretty big characters. Like, they have pretty big roles in the storyline. I would say Terry obviously has the bigger role than Amanda, but this next character has an even bigger role, at least in the Cobra Kai storyline, the TV show, and that is Hawk. As we all know, the kid with the mohawk, right? And the reason I say this is because personally, watching TV shows over the last few years, and especially a lot of TV shows over the last 6 months, and really getting into film and storyline writing and making theories about TV shows and doing a lot of research, especially with Stranger Things. I've done so much research, and I've noticed a theme. Okay, I've noticed a theme in some TV shows that don't have that deep of writing, and you can tell when they do and tell when they don't. But it's almost too predictable. This one, that's why like I'm kind of hesitant to talk about it. But basically, a theme in some TV shows is having a character start off good, sort of, and then turn into bad, turn into the villain, and then when he's on his redemption arc, like Hawk is right now, he dies. That's a theme that I've been noticing in a lot of different TV shows, and I think it could happen with Hawk here in season 5, only because like it just makes sense, dude. If the creator of Cobra Kai tweeted that out and he said a main character is going to die, Hawk is a main. I would say he's a main character. Like all these characters on the screen, in my opinion, are main characters besides Kai and Anthony. But all these characters are main characters, and I feel like if one of them is gonna die, I think it could be Hawk because of him turning into the villain, and now he's first on his redemption arc all the way at the end of season 4, going into season 5. I feel like if they want to have a big death, want to spice up the storyline, now is the time. If they want to kill one of the teenagers or the kids, whatever, Hawk is the one to be eliminated from the show, in my opinion. Just because it makes sense. It's a theme in certain storylines. It's things that I've seen in other stories, in the previous TV shows. So I think it's a possibility. Let me know what you guys think is your prediction for the death in season 5. If you think there's going to be a death, please, if you've seen any spoilers or anything like that, do not comment them down below. I want to be surprised. Everyone wants to be surprised. That's just how it goes. We want to be excited for season 5. So please prevent yourself or resist from spoiling the show. Please and thank you. But yeah, guys, let me know your predictions of who you think is going to die in season 5, or if you think anyone's going to die in season 5, or let me know what you think is going to happen, what's going to be the main theme, whatever. But I appreciate you guys watching this video. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe, turn on notifications. Make sure to have a great rest of your day. Spend time with your friends and family, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.